As you can see, we have new bench work. Alright everybody, welcome back to another layout update. Sorry it's been a while. It was just, life and schoolwork, and about the only thing I've done down here has been one big project, and there wasn't even enough stuff to do a layout update. The rest of this I got done in like the last week and a half, so I mean, it wasn't worth doing an update. But we will start over here with the new construction. So what I did last weekend was I added on an extension, and this is all drywall screwed in. It's your typical frame with risers and your ply on top. I know I shouldn't have used drywall screws, I should have used wood screws, but I used a bunch of other places and they seem to work fine, so I'm not going to change anytime soon. But see, I did this. I had the bump out because I spent a while thinking through, and this is the other thing, I was thinking through how to set all this up, and I really needed the turntable, both for operations and that many less times I have to put my hand on my $300 Broadway Limited Imports Mikado, both of them actually. So I wasn't going to put it over there. Then I realized I needed the yard space, so I finally ended up putting it. Now it's going to go right. Hold on a minute. It's going to go right there where that is, and then I'll have a modified turntable back here. The backdrop will kind of come, it'll hide that curve to the edge and then over. And then right here will be the swing gate. But so you add the extension, cut out the ply, and then this frame got rebuilt. I bumped it in and then I cut the ply. This is the nearly final shape of this piece. I have to lop off the end right here on that line because you're standing in. This will be the hinge side of it. This will be the latch side and all the swing gate that comes in towards me. And then I'll have another cut line because on the back is where it starts climbing up. And then on the front, it's going to curve about there. It's going to be solid, go over a gap. Then about right there is where I'll start the pull out. And that turnout all the way over will be a pull out. And then about to right swath about that wide will be for the track, and I'll climb up. Which will then go to another piece and up to the middle deck. But that's still a ways out. I still gotta do the risers on here, get the plywood cut, get the door slides on, screw it to the door slides and the risers for the stationary, and then figure out what the heck we're going to do about this swing gate here. That's a very interesting little project. And then I got a triangle piece that'll go right in there and fill in that corner. I was going to leave it angled because I thought I could put it right there, and then I was going to put the rest of the stuff there, and through adjusting it I realized I needed the corner, so I added it on. And basically what we're going to end up with, and I should have had this laid out, but like a dork I didn't. And these are the approximate sizes of the Walters kits, FYI. So coal will go there, and then let's see which one's sand. There's turntable, coal, sand. Ash, but it's going to be something like that. And then the receiving side will be out here. So I've got some just scrap pieces of wood that are narrow like that. Cut me about a 6-inch wide, 3-4 inch wide shelf, and run it right along there. And then this section fascia will get modified. And I've got enough fascia to wrap this, but again, that's a project for later. And yes, there's a random screw sticking out because I ran out of battery. on the drill. So it's just sticking there. And then that's going to put the main line through here, about right here. So you'll come through a couple turnouts, and our turnout, this will spread out into engine service. And then back in here I'll have the yard and the rest of the industries. At Logan, intermodal, not intermodal, a trailer on flat car, and then the station will go right where it is now. But we're going on a trip here fairly soon, and when we do, I'm going to stop at Des Plaines Hobby Shop, see if I can pick me up some number 6s. And then that, with turnouts I already have, I can go ahead and get these two rebuilt and redo this connection here, which this is going to shrink it down to an 18 radius, so I might end up having to take that curved turnout out, which I can do too, but I'd have an 18 and I'd have a 15, and that 15 is just ridiculously short for virtually any road power unless you're running like Davenport switchers or electrics or something like that. So that's what's going on there. Oh shoot. Give me half a second and I'll show you something else.